everybody's faces. Look, everybody was here for this match.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna say no names. Wink, wink.
Shout out to whoever was running the stream back then. Oh my goodness, that's just beautiful. I believe it was Spencer. I clearly remember Spencer, so good stuff, Spencer.
The entire Tenno crew really
They're the best.
pulled it off really well.
For my man K-Brad. Just a little smoother than I anticipated.
I'm gonna just call it like I
It's a little rough, Dal Puppy. That's a great name, by the way. I have a Dal Puppy underneath me right now.
To the next round, see what happens here.
Context?
My dog?
Yes.
Okay.
My dog! Hey, come on, man!
Oh.
Wow.
Let's wait.
I want you to prove it later. I wanted to see the dog, that's all.
He's not ready
You
for
will
this
see the
grand
dog.
chakra right here. He is getting moved.
Oh, big counter conversion.
He's not gonna perfect him.
This is great.
This is
Good
great.
God, he is in his head.
Get off of me! Yo, this is cool.
Get off.
He's sweating. Look at him.
Dude, he's
Look
hella
at that
sweating.
champ's finger, dude. He's just doing this.
Wow.
Free.
Free peanuts on the airplane.
At the bar. Wolf Crow.
Jesus.
I can't even call it a match. It's just so free.
We're looking at a walk in the park.
Oh, what, a confirm too? That's so hard with Cammy. Oh, God. That's how you know K-Brad's feeling himself. Oh, I think he tried to crosscut. Oh! Wolfcrown can't even commit to his options anymore. He's flustered. Oh, my goodness.
I don't know, man. He knows his life is flashing before his eyes right now.
Bro.
He's calling the coroner. There's a body on site, ladies and gentlemen. K-Brad has caught a body on national television.
Or on stream, you know.
Like a marble match. Oh, this is
Oh, wait.
Oh! Tell him about himself. Tell him about himself. Tell him about himself.
Tell him about himself.
Tell him. Tell him about himself. Talk to him.
Put the headset down. There you go.
Tell him about
God,
himself. That's
so
what I like
hard.
to see.
Oh,
Yo,
my
punk.
God.
That's what I like to see.
talk that.
That's what I like to
He
see.
just did the golf
Right
clap.
out of the gate. I love it.
Wow, my
Bro,
man's
you
demeanor-
100% brought that
Yo,
on
did you
yourself.
see? Did you see what he did? He made sure his towel. Let me sit back down. Let me sit back down.
Come on, man.
Just look at that eye roll. Look at the disrespect
He like,
in that
come
man's
on, man.
face.
He like, come on, man.
Come on, man.
Show
Come
me.
on, Ma. Come on, Ma.
I'm just here so I can beat that ass.
All right, I'm actually disappointed in the match. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm actually disappointed in the match.
I am a little disappointed, too.
So this is when we.
Okay.
Oh my God. It's so good.
All right, just to clarify.
Look, he's the
Puppy
Dell Puppy.
right here. And hey, look at this. Kirby with the Ryu. Oh my God, you are just the most beautiful boy. Let me put you back down. I'm sorry, I disturbed the slumber. Anyways, what a bunch. He opened up a can of bus ass, Jeremy. What else can you say?
There was maximum bus on all plates. There was leftovers for days, dude. You're feeding the family banquet. Honestly, it was a full helping.
It's a bouquet of bus ass. What can you say?
Dude, there wasn't even a fight left in Wolfcrone like throughout the entire day. I feel like because I was there in person. I was in the far back. You could see the shine from like the
Glistening from the
ballroom area. That was me. Yeah. But no, honestly, it was a historic moment, honestly, for the fighting game community, man.
Yes.
We really know how to entertain, and honestly, we also know how to keep people in check.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, like, we don't disrespect each other like that.
No.
It's just common sense. It's common courtesy. It's common sense. And K-Brad, it was just desserts. He was just going in, doing his due diligence, and he did it well. And he was classy about it too. He didn't when that pop off happened.
Bro, he took his headset off.
He took his headset off, gently placed it, looked him in the eyes, and said nothing. Said absolutely nothing. Gave him the death stare. Just looked at him.
I'm sure he's
just
licking his lips for sure.
Just looked at him. He was, oh man, I was there in person. I was like, dear God, what a class act. He's
Keeping it real goes wrong. Don't break homie rule, guys. Right there. That's a shining example. Do not break homie rule. Whatever you do.
Come on, man. You got to give yourself a little bit of room to back out when necessary. Don't go all in like that.
Just a little bit.
Not on K-Brad.
K-Brad will finish whatever you start. You got to be real careful coming at K-Brad. Well,
what's wild about that is that carried on over to like E-League and they're trying to extend the story, but we already know what happened with that. It was like this was like, I think it was like a pinnacle moment for Street Fighter V for me at least.
For sure. When a lot of people think of Street Fighter V, I feel like this is the clip that they think of. It's just out there all over YouTube, thousands of views just on this clip.
Man. if I could relive any moment in Street Fighter V history, it would most likely be that moment.
Yeah, such
To
a
be
good
quite
moment.
honest, to be quite honest with you, because there was so much backstory behind it, and there was so much like emotion in there too. It was real. There was like the most I've seen K-Brad like real.
Emote,
you know?
yeah, for sure. Dude, I've never seen someone pop off like that.
And not like, dude, that's just like a statement to his character, right? He popped off in the classiest way and the most like intimidating way. He got in his face and didn't say a word.
Yes, I know.
Word. My guy did not say a even after it was done. All he did was he rolled his eyes. He was just looking at the crowd like he was rolling his eyes like, are you serious?
Are you serious? Are you serious?
Your
Are we
buddy
done
goes to
here?
both-
Are we done here?
I love
Are we
him.
good?
I love the man, dude.
I know. That was
K-Brad is a
ridiculous.
beast, and with that kind of hype, it propelled him into top 8. Honestly,
Yeah.
he was riding that train of momentum into everybody else's pools in the bracket, into final round. He did so well at this event. So with that said, we've actually transitioned into our main event matches, which is the top 8. One of the first that we're gonna showcase for you guys is XIAN versus NUCKLEDU.
Yes, so this is right after Du had won Capcom Cup. A lot of people were doubting him, saying, oh, is this because Mika was broken? But here we see Du right in top 8 of the very next premiere, showing that he's still a very dominant threat.
Yeah, and you see the path of the top 8 as we usually do. XIAN with an impressive score sheet. Mago, he eliminated or sent him to losers 2-0. PR Rog 2-1, very, very close match. But took K-Brad along the way 2-0. But again, that was into the winner's side, right? So he's
Right.
You know, K-Brad's just chilling. But NUCKLEDU, on the other hand, clean record. This guy's a clean sheet, not a trace of incriminating evidence on him, right? Smug
Right.
2-0, Sabin, Arturo Sanchez 2-0, TOKIDO 3-0.
3-0.
He got an extra match.
He got an extra game. I don't remember that one. But anyways, yeah. So this is when XIAN really started to leave Fong behind, right? And now he's innovating with Ibuki. I felt like Ibuki was always like a pretty solid character, had a really solid tool set, but no one really had the time to really grind her out, right? Everyone was still competing when she came out. But after Capcom Cup 2016 ended, I think we started to see people start to develop the character, right?
No, absolutely. You know what's funny? To this day, when we see Ibuki players, I know that some of the commentators, when they see the setup where they jump, release kunai, and it's super ambiguous,
That's a XIAN.
People still call it the XIAN because he was one of the first to do it.
No, for sure. Yeah, so with that said, why don't we get into the match?
NUCKLEDU, fresh off his win from Capcom Cup. Again, we're
I'm in
going
Atlanta, Georgia, and of
way
course,
back,
it's your host with
right?
the most IC
Yeah.
hypes.
Now
Legend,
NUCKLEDU
Jen, how's
Dad.
everybody going at home?
Yes,
Crazy,
yes,
dude.
all my
Time
monsters
just flies
and
by.
warriors, please sit back and relax. We're about to take you on another ride.
Man,
another
both these guys
adventure.
have such
Like I
luscious
said-
hair,
Like we
man.
said early on.
They really do.
That's right.
James has had such good hair his whole life, dude. I want to know his
This is the
secret.
first leg of the trip.
Yes.
We just
I wanna
got
know
in
too,
the-
actually.
We just got all our snacks. We just put all
Tell
our
us,
snacks
James.
in and we're
I
driving
didn't know.
a long distance right now.
Yeah,
But
we
it's-
driving. We're not even looking. We reckless right now. That's how far it is.
But
Oh,
yeah,
man.
we have. Look, yesterday we went.
Pantene
through
Pro
30
V.
good players, and
That
we
might
had
be
a
the
lot of
tech.
people fall, and we have 8 killers here left over.
So James prefaced it pretty well, the top 8, right?
That we would expect to be.
After the first season of Street Fighter V, the number of entrants just skyrocketed even more. Like, final round was huge
Right.
for
And
Street
it is
Fighter
going to be
V.
NUCKLEDU.
Yeah, this had a
So
ton
many
of viewership
killers.
at the time. There was a ton of people watching this tournament. Everyone was fiending for new Street Fighter V content.
Once again,
Meta RD was also in attendance to this one as well.
Oh, really?
He eliminated. He's the one that sent me to losers. actually.
Oh, really? Dang. Can't
Oh no,
forget
I
that.
fought him. I fought him in losers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember Mena started to have some strong performances last year. He took out Ricky at SCR, was taking a bunch of other people out, showing out what Birdie's capable of. But we'll definitely see more Mena as we go through the year.
Can we say how much swag XIAN has with his jacket and his camo
That is a
pants?
sick ass jacket, dude.
This
Oh my
guy's got
goodness.
swaggerino.
Oh, Swaggerino with the badges and everything. Team Razor.
I want to see jackets like that with like the Velcro badges like more often. I think that's really
Yeah.
cool.
That is
I don't
super
know.
sick. We kind of see that with like Beast, right? Like Daigo's sponsor. They have a lot of those badges too.
Yeah, I just want
Yeah.
to see that in I guess like streetwear in general,
Oh yeah.
or maybe even just like jerseys too. That'd be cool.
That would be cool. I think it'd be good to mix up like what teams usually put out, right? Like I feel like Razor and Beast are one of the only few that do this kind of model, right?
I feel like so. I feel like that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
TOKIDO has been amazing for a long time. Who says Mika is
MenRD did not debut in this tournament. I think he was active in CPT 2016 as well as 2017, but he was doing way better in this season for sure.
Yeah, for sure. When we get more shine for Mena, I definitely want to look into the changes that Brody got. I'm not quite certain yet what he got from season 1 to season 2, but Mena made that character just look so strong.
Yeah, we're not gonna try to spoil it too much, but MenRD
definitely a threat.
2017 was his year. If you guys followed along throughout the entirety of the CPT, MenRD, this was his year.
This was his year. Nothing more to be said there. Oh yeah, talking about the top 8. We'll be seeing a lot of these matches coming up. I think they were talking about ITABASHI and TOKIDO.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. Man, these matches got me sweaty spaghetti right now.
Sweaty
Honestly,
spaghetti.
I am like heating up. Every time I watch matches, sometimes I'd have to be like in a well ventilated area because my heart rate just goes up and my body just starts to like sweat a little bit. I get excited.
I feel it. My palms are sweaty. Legs
Knees
are
weak,
weak.
arms are heavy.
Spaghetti.
You're nervous?
I'm a little nervous. I'm getting a little riled up here.
We let you slide.
Yeah, but to be honest with you, this match right here.
I like it. So, NUCKLEDU versus XIAN. We can expect the Armika versus, again, that transition from Fong to Ibuki was, I feel like, a no-brainer for XIAN. And even with a character like Fong, XIAN made it work because of his work ethic when it comes to breaking down characters, understanding matchups, and just how he plays the game.
Yes.
It was just such a match made in heaven.
Right, we saw a lot in SF4 with Gen. He picked up Gen. I believe he was playing Yoon for a bit, and he just completely switched a character that a lot of people were seeing as low tier, which was Gen, and really innovated them. Tried to do the same thing with Fong. I believe he made Capcom Cup that year, so good success there, but just Fong's just not as strong as Ibuki is right now, and we're going to see what XIAN does, the innovator.
Fong still isn't as strong as Ibuki. Never has, and I don't think ever will be.
I don't think ever will, dude. I would be honestly scared if Fong is ever remotely close to as strong as Ibuki.
Yep, absolutely. You know what's funny? You mentioned that the history of his Street Fighter 4 career was XIAN. You know, he 10-0'd Daigo in an exhibition.
Really?
Yeah, the Gen versus Ryu.
No, he got 10-0'd.
I thought it was the other way around.
No, he got 10-0'd.
Are you sure?
I'm all 100. Okay.
Hold on. Hold up.
Producers on it. Don't worry.
Let me know. Damn, I remembered it incorrectly, huh?
It was a Molly Whoppin'.
Molly McWhopperson. Hold the lettuce.
Hold the lettuce. I'm trying to see what XIAN's game plan is right now. We haven't seen anything too flashy of what we know.
Oh, you were not kidding. I'm sorry, it was 10-0 the other way around.
Sorry, XIAN. We love you, buddy.
Downloaded.
Sorry, buddy.
Nice block.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, the V trigger won. Dude,
I totally forgot
so nasty.
Oh no!
You can't see the mix, dude. You can't. Where is she? There's a bomb in front of her.
There's a bomb. Get out of there! He just evasive maneuvers past Guile.
He's gonna flash kick.
Okay. Nice little scramble here. Nice little exchange.
Oh, what's up, Joe?
Gets the crush counter combo.
And Daniel. Yeah, we did see you in the stream earlier.
Did you call Danny Pham Daniel?
Daniel Famington.
Stop it. Stop it, Myers. Alexander Myerston. Stop it.
No.
It's Myerson.
Oh! Myerson. I like Myerson. Oh,
Alexander Myerston.
God, why the bomb?
Oh no!
I see you. I see
you. You know he couldn't even hold it. He's playing the mental game, but when he did that, there was a smirk on his face.
Oh god, yeah, he's like, yeah, I did that. I know what you're about. I know it. Dude looks like he respects me. Like, all right, I see what you're about.
He does the same thing. Yeah,
he knows.
But it's good though. It's one of those things where you bring out the best in a player. Damn, that buffer was sick.
Dude, it's so good. I feel like a lot of guys always press a button at the start of the round. That's a great answer.
I'm sorry for yelling in your ears. Headphone users, RIP.
All right.
I hope there was a noise gate.
Oh, nice jump. Oh. And I think this was around the time when Dew didn't really play Shine yet. And I'm not sure if Shine even had switched to Ibuki. So he's probably learning this matchup on the fly as we go right now.
Who did Shine play in the beginning?
He played Karen. a lot.
That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
He's one of the first Karens.
Charge for that flash really fast. Gets the throw here in the corner.
Nice break.
Oh,
right
God.
on time.
Oh man,
Xian's gotta-
the
Xian's
pressure.
gotta be careful, 'cause any hit
It
can
just
really
feels
hurt
like
the
it's
ball.
not adding up to much. Like Xian, when he gets injured, it just hurts so much.
Definitely, NUCKLEDU gotta be careful.
Oh no, absolutely. I think that's just with the character. Oh, look at this, dude. You're plus after that.
Your plus got crush countered in between. Oh, where did that hit?
That hit his belt. That hit his belt, dude.
It is belt.
That's what I like to see.
Hit him in the
Oh,
back.
Don't play fair,
I didn't block that at all.
especially against the champion.
She's a ninja with pinpoint accuracy, dude. They practice the kunais day in, day out.
She knows where to throw.
With Fang.
Yes.
And now he's using a Buki who allows
Oh, nice read.
one of the
Oh,
strongest
good.
characters
Yes.
in the
And the
season.
reset.
Oh,
Jeez,
oh yeah, she
man.
can get a mix there too. That's
She does.
crazy.
She does. Yeah, that was one
Yeah.
of the first things that Ibuki players were abusing, right? And then
Yeah.
as soon as I saw that, I was like, dude, this is actually ridiculous.
Yeah.
That he threw him back into the middle of the
A lot of people didn't think Ibuki was that strong yet, and leave it to Xian to take an unknown character and really just innovate them.
Well, the thing is, when it came to certain matchups, like characters that were prevalent at the time, they had EX DPs or even regular DPs to get out of those situations. So it's like, this mix-up's not as strong. But as soon as everything got normalized or toned down, Ibuki just skyrocketed.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like last stream for Combo Breaker, we said that, you know, grapplers really became more prevalent because there was no more wake-up DP. But the same can also be said for really heavy offensive characters, right? Like, they can just oppress you kind of endlessly unless you have a EX bar.
first round here in this match.
Uh-oh, good block.
Yeah, good block. He's ready for it. He's waiting for it.
Oh.
The All-American. The stiff left.
Oh, nice. Was that a reaction? That's crazy.
I can't tell.
I can't tell either.
I'm
Good
gonna say
jump back.
yes.
I'm gonna say yes. Let's give him all the credit after saying he got 10-0'd by Lord Daigo.
That's different. That was a different time back then.
It's a yeah, you know, yeah, for sure.
Jeez.
He's waiting now. I like that. NUCKLEDU.
Oh, now, wow, it just goes
I
right over
can't
Fireball.
believe-
That's crazy.
Dude, that's actually ridiculous.
You know,
She
now
goes
that-
right over that.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, now that I think about it, like Xian actually had a good Guile training partner in Chuan, right? I am Chuan, very well known in
Right on time.
the Asia scene, right?
Go.
So we have Du, who's probably not really used to this match, whereas Xian has all these different answers that we've never really seen in this match.
But sit. Take some, hydrate
Yeah, I'm not gonna
yourself.
take away from NUCKLEDU in terms of like how he dissects the matchups, but I
Yeah.
will say that it was significantly harder not having that many Ibukis around. at
Oh,
the
for sure.
time.
For sure.
You know what I'm talking about, James. But in the meantime, good block.
Oh, big punish. It was decent punish. It was
Yeah,
a good
it's
amount
not
of
bad.
damage. He didn't have any meters, so he couldn't
Yeah.
do anything like wild with it.
That's about as optimal as I think he could get right there.
Yeah.
Activated now.
Oh,
You guys talking about
what?
you guys talking about Fatty Tuna in the chat, please?
I love Fatty Tuna.
I miss Fatty Tuna.
It's so good.
It is ridiculous.
Good block.
Toro?
Oh, Toro. Yeah, it is Toro. I miss Japan.
Very key right now that
I think that's the first thing I'm gonna do is as soon as all this quarantine's over and everything's safe or there's a vaccine or something, I'm going straight to Japan, bro.
Oh, for sure. You gotta go
You know what I'm gonna
meditate.
do? I'm gonna play some Street Fighter 5. Yeah.
yeah,
I'm
baby.
gonna go to Sky Studio, visit Momochi. Yeah.
Oh, that's probably sick. That's such a good studio. You ever been there before?
Oh yeah, I have. I was
Right.
I stayed within that area during Evo Japan, and I would practice there or like meet up with some of the players there every day.
That's awesome, dude. Yeah, that's a
It was
great
so
place.
fun.
Yeah, it's so fun.
It was in Ikebukuro, if I'm not mistaken.
It is Ikebukuro, I'm pretty sure.
I stayed in a B&B right next to the studio.
Oh,
So, like,
nice.
all coincidentally.
That's crazy. They have a lot of good convenience stores right around the corner too.
Bro,
They're so good.
Famima, Family Mart.
Oh yeah, Family Mart or
Love
Lawson. Or it might have been Family Mart.
Son, Family Chicky. Oh,
Oh god.
bro.
Chad, I hope you had dinner. I'm sorry.
We hungry.
We hungry. we're always talking about food. Like around this time.
It'd be like that, man.
It does. It does. It's dinner time. It's around dinner time.
right now.
All because he
What is
Nah.
this? No! Oh,
Oh, man. Can I get that to go, please? Can I get that to go? Put it in a box and put it to go, please.
please.
Oh, jeez.
No, no more. No. Oh, I'm trying to throw a
Oh, man, a
kunai.
kunai.
Yeah, no kunai.
We're sold out. Sorry. He did this, man. He went, oh, Postmates, baby. Postmates.
Signed, sealed, delivered from Giles.
He's
Yours
so
truly.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh, I'm sweating.
He hit him with the march.
Oh,
jeez. Did it.
That was so far away.
We can say that. Mega Man, Capcom. All right.
Yeah, we could. We definitely could.
Yeah, that was so far. Oh my god, dude! I can't believe Dew survived after getting hit with that mix. That's just so much mental damage, dude.
Oh man, that thing just comes flying straight out of his guns, dude. This is bazookas it towards you. It's ridiculous.
I know.
Upside down.
Upside down.
Upside down. Trying to get Van Damme with it. Okay.
Yipes is the best. Upside down.
Upside down.
Sounding like XQC, man. Upside down, sonic boom, flash kicks there.
Oh, that was so smart.
That's like a patented NUCKLEDU thing. He'll check your lows like twice over, and he'll be at the perfect range to either low forward you or overhead you.
You have to guess. It's like a legit 50-50.
He's so good, dude.
That's
He's
so good.
So good at that. Dang, XIAN gave him the thumbs up. He's like, okay, you got it.
He's like, okay, no more teabags. All right, I'm sorry.
Oh man, these matches are so good.
They are so good.
I miss the CPT.
I do too.
Is it not clear enough already? I miss the CPT.
I know, yeah. Oh. Yeah. What's up? No, I was just spawning the chat. Yeah, guys, these are all replays from this is final round 2017 here.
Oh, how do you block that?
I don't know.
There was so much smoke.
He just knows.
Fire.
I'm trying to recall cross Tekken because I know Dew played that quite a bit. I think there's quite a bunch of mix-ups in that too, right? So maybe that's where he really honed the blocks.
I mean, Street Fighter 4 had its own mix-ups, dude.
Yeah, that was a wild.
But it was one of those things, right? He threw what was so good about Ibuki in that instance was like if he sets you up just like that on a restand or something, not a restand, but like a reset.
Yeah.
He has the option to do the light command dash or the medium command dash. One stays in front and one goes through the body, but you can't tell because of the smoke and fire that happens right when the V-trigger bomb explodes, right?
It's legit 50-50. I feel like that. I honestly think the V-trigger 1 in this state was a lot scarier than V-trigger 2. You couldn't tell, and it did so much damage when the bomb.
Oh.
The answers, dude. I'm telling you, he's ready.
Sorry, the Rider.
The Rider.
Ridiculous.
The Rough Rider.
Dang! You know, that still hits people to this day. To this day!
To this day! Oh, dude, he didn't want to block. Oh, that's like...
Oh, he didn't want to block. He chose not to block.
He's like, you know what? I'm tired of blocking. It is time to press my 4th frame.
I don't feel like doing it. I just don't. Not today, at least.
How much longer do I have to block?
Ask me again tomorrow. Maybe I'll block. But for now, I'm going to press a button.
For now, I'm good. I'm good. I'm tired of these videos.
He's made this decision about a week ago. About a week ago!
DCMH. Oh, the kunais. Oh, the sweep. What a hard read.
Sweepers. You know, James brings a valid point up, too. When you hit the top 8, you still get, like, super nervous, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, I later this year at DreamHack Austin, I made top 8 when it was the premiere, and XIAN, dude, the nerves that you have playing XIAN, it's something else. Like, you're getting hit by all these mix-ups you've never seen. It's definitely adds another element that you need to be ready for. Like, you're going to get hit by some stuff you've probably never seen. People hide stuff for regionals, right? Save it for nationals. Yeah, save it for nationals.
The classic.
You gotta be ready.
You have to go for a reset.
Oh, good. That was a good check. That was a good check. Dude's doing a really good job keeping his composure after getting hit by these crazy mix-ups. He's even clutched out a few of these rounds too after getting hit by one. Oh, nice. Oh, the check. That's a ton of damage. And we're gonna zone right. Oh,
that was so sick. I love seeing that.
You see that answer XIAN had? I feel like he always had crazy full screen answers like that in SF4 too. Like he would punish Honda trying to whiff command grab after landing Ultra with like Gen's Ultra 1. It was crazy. Oh, the check. Dude, these are paying off, these roundhouses.
Ooh.
Oof.
Oh, what? I wonder what that was. That had to be EX Kunai, right?
I feel like it was. Oh, that sucks.
No. EX?
Oh, you gotta guess.
And the corner?
Oh, he cornered himself though. What a good block, yeah.
It's like he knew.
That's one of those things where you want to go cross up because it's probably going to kill them, right? Most of the time you don't want to go cross up because it's going to corner you.
Yeah, and then NUCKLEDU just made a fantastic read on that. Although it's a 50-50, it's one of those things where it's just like there's evidence of whether or not you've been in this situation before. There's a lot of evidence behind it. It's like, all right, I know he's trying to go for the kill now, so I'm gonna assume he's gonna cross up.
It's a good educated guess, right?
Oh, he got but he missed. Wow.
Oh, he jumped it.
Oh, that was flash kick.
I think that was jump tech. Don't you think it was jump tech?
Okay.
I don't know, man. I honestly don't know why he would do jump tech because he did it really early. I feel like you have to delay. You have to delay the jump tech, right? I'm pretty sure.
But if he did what he usually does, he would have do the flash kick.
It would have been the last round. It could have been a different story. But yeah, XIAN takes it. Man, the Innovator, we saw some crazy mix-ups there. A lot of good matchup knowledge. Du had such good composure dealing with all those mixes. I feel like that's one of the hardest things to deal with XIAN. He's going to hit you with some stuff you've never seen. You have to be ready for that and stay composed. And Du did that, but unfortunately it wasn't
and it's funny. It's funny you mentioned that as well. You could see XIAN still trying to figure out the character as he goes, right? He had a set game plan with the arsenal, or with like the toolkit that Ibuki had. Like he had some things in his arsenal already for like mix-ups, meaties, optimal punishes, but there was still some unfamiliarities with the matchup that kind of caused a little bit of scrambles in that matchup, as you saw, right?
Yes.
So it was a great take to see a player like XIAN do this well with the character and then still trying to figure it out, because there was a lot of depth to the character in terms of like how the matchups were played too. And if I'm not mistaken, she was like a DLC character from season 1, so it was all dependent on the time she was released too. So
yeah, people needed time to innovate her. I feel like we said earlier, you know, Capcom Cup 2016 was still coming out. She was still going on when she came out, so not enough time to really dive in and figure her out. But yeah, here we go. XIAN had that time and really showing off how strong Ibuki can be.
Yeah. And then we had the other side of winners finals queued up. We have Fudo versus 801 Strider, the super computer himself, the chess master. He dubbed himself this every single time we talked on an interview because of his Laura play. You see here, he played Laura prior to G, the Tyrant, coming out, taking down Mena RD, Justin Wong, and Chris G. Man, I was in the same bracket as Strider. I'm glad.
You're just remembering everything?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I avoided that Laura. I was not trying to deal with that.
Heck no.
Then Strider kind of someone that, you know, really innovates characters as well. Abel, not too many people played Abel, but he was one of the very few people to like play them or play him at a very high level. And here we have Strider playing Laura. No one really played Laura. It was really just Wolf Crone and Strider at the time. And Strider showing that he probably was the better Laura at this time, making top 8 winners.
I know was messing around with this character like primary portion of his life, really. So I would say
I feel like Idom just really didn't get any shine at this time yet. He wasn't really out there.
That's fair. That's fair. Then we have Fudo on the other hand. Mika, very familiar with this guy. Taking down Itabashi, sending him to losers. F-Champ as well into losers. And then Phenom into losers for the most part, right?
Right. So yeah, Fudo, known for playing Fei Long back in the day, now switching to Mika. Mika got nerfed quite a bit from Season 1, Season 2. She was such a just devastating character in Season 1, and she really got nerfed quite a bit. And it's really interesting to see Fudo stick it out with her and do so well in this top 8. Here we have him beating his partner back in the time, Itabashi, F-Champ, and Phenom quite convincingly.
So we see the Armika versus Laura play. Mika got, you mentioned this from last week, Mika got toned down a good amount, but it's still like, I feel like she excels a decent amount against Laura.
Yes. Actually, it's weird. Like, I'm not sure how this match played out at the time, but I feel like these are kind of characters that have the same kind of game plan, right? They want to get in, they want to mix you, they want to make you deal with meteor throw. So it's it almost feels like who is playing the cleanest and who gets in first, right?
Right? So Mika, like I said, there's 2 Mikas here.
Damn, Winter Fox's own 801 Strider.
801 Strider.
Imagine saying your telephone number like that. What's your number? 801 456 7,890.
If you talk about Strider, that's just his actual phone number, dude. 801 Strider. Then just call it up, dude. You'll get Strider's. You'll get Strider answering right now.
You gotta say 90 at the end. That's what.
90.
You gotta say 90.
I'll take your word for it.
7,890.
was really good.
Oh yeah, Winter
So where we
Fox.
He had a great season last year.
Where are we at?
2 years ago, yeah, he made it to he made it into Capcom Cup 2 years ago.
I'm trying to listen to what Yipes and
He had one
James are
tournament,
saying.
that Brooklyn beatdown,
Yes,
that he showed
yes,
up
he did. True.
and he did really, really well. And you know, I talked to him a lot yesterday, and one of the things that he was mentioning was that for a lot of last year, he was doing the thing where he was playing Street Fighter 4 and being mad that Street Fighter 5 was a different game.
Yeah.
And he learned that,
Man,
you know what?
that's
all
facts.
the games are
That is-
different. He learned to accept
What's funny about that,
Street
he's
Fighter
had
5, and he learned to
he's
appreciate
had like, you know, numerous interviews where he talks about his community as well in Street Fighter 4.
Right.
And how there's a lot of people complaining about the game, and instead of practicing, they would harp so much on like the negatives of the game instead of just playing it and learning it. So that's what excelled
Yeah.
him to begin with in 4. And what's funny that James mentioned this part of Strider now, when in terms of his 2016 career, he wasn't doing too hot because he fell into that same rhythm of his community of old,
Right.
where he was kind of like harping on the game's negatives, Street Fighter 5, and he's like, you know what, I got to change my attitude if I want to be a pro player.
Yeah, and then as soon as he changed his attitude, started taking it a little more seriously, here we have him in top 8. I feel like that's a lot of people's problem, dude. Like you know, every game has its flaws. You just have to adapt, and people are still going to be top players at the end of the day. It's up to you if you want to be one.
What's funny is like he'll still have like certain opinions that remain the same, but he's now at least taking it more seriously to be like, all right, well, I feel like I'm going to commit to this regardless of how I feel about the game because I still want it at the end of the day.
Exactly. The competition is what keeps people around at the end. Oh, you gotta guess. That was unblockable, I think.
The Brimstonian, Tail of Old.
Brimstonian? Oh,
Sheesh!
man. Sheesh.
That's the throwback to the UK boys because they always go.
Yeah, Logan.
It's like F word and Logan. F word says sheesh. Logan says cheese. He definitely. I've talked to him about it. He definitely says cheese.
Why is he saying cheese?
He likes cheese.
He likes cheese. All right. I
Loves
feel
some
it.
cheese.
I love me some cheese too.
Gouda, provolone. He doesn't like American cheese though.
Of
Clearly.
course, of course.
Clearly.
Shout out to WSO, by the way.
Yeah, doing their thing.
Oh man, the mix.
Look at how fast he's going. He's schmoving.
He is schmoving. Yeah, he played Abel right. Very, very like mobile character once they get in, and I feel like we're seeing the same thing with his Laura.
Did you see that splash over the thunderclap? That is nasty.
Yeah, that is nasty. I'm surprised he didn't get a punish. Oh, the reset! Dang, this is looking kind of free. Oh my god! Oh, that was so sick! That was smart. That was a great option, dude.
It was a mix-up, right? It wasn't one of those things where he was trying to track down the jump. It was one of those things where he knew he was in the corner. He had the EX Thunderclap, which is going to be very durable, and he wanted to get the side switch to create that ambiguity of when the Thunderclap was going to hit.
Right, and this was when the game was still not as responsive as it is now. So very good mix-up for the time, for sure.
He still does that. He even does that on a knockdown, right?
Oh, you think? Oh, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's a thing. That's where
It's a good mix-up.
Thunderclap and then hop over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely 100% intentional.
Yeah, it's a great mix-up.
Oh! Get off.
Nice
That's
viewers.
such a solid option, man. People sleep on the usage of V-Gauge defensively.
Yeah, like I feel like Mika's one of those kind of characters where you don't need your V trigger too much. You can kind of beat her on the ground, and then when things get dicey, you can just V reversal, right?
Exactly. Yeah. If she does beat you on the ground, like if you are a character that like relies on neutral, and just say maybe it's not as good to compare against Mika, then you definitely have to use V reversal, right?
You
Even
definitely
though
have to.
Laura's a party starter, like we've seen the benefits of having V trigger, there's
Yeah.
just so much more you can do having the V reversal around.
Yeah,
But
I
you know,
agree.
what do we know? He's popping it when he's at a deficit. What do we know? We're not
That's
there.
true. That's true. He had it just enough, I think. Like he was more ready for the drop kicks at later time, so he didn't have to use the V reversal, right? Oh, let's get back dash.
Yikes.
Aye.
Big yikes, take little yikes.
Big kick.
Oh my gosh.
So fitting, huh? 2 scoopers, 1 ring.
2 scoopers.
2 scoopers.
Scoop on a cone, baby. Get them waffle cones. I love waffle cones, man.
I know, dude. Jerry, you remember that one place we went to in Little Tokyo, dude? Oh my
sure do.
god, that's
I
so
sure
good.
do.
I miss that place. They had vegan ice cream. Oh my god. One of the few places where vegan ice cream is not garbage. It's so good.
Oh god! That could have been a command grab either way.
Oh,
Off of
for
the jump
sure.
short? Oh no.
Oh,
The microphonage.
Ooh, that's gonna do a ton of damage. Oh my goodness. I'm pretty sure she's dead, 100%.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna be wrong. We're gonna be wrong.
All right. We still got it. We still got it. Okay.
Alright, cool.
Great example there of how much Fudo just
I think this is when James really started to own the, is it gonna kill? I think this is when he like really started to make it his own.
He's like,
because people would flame him for it, but it's just like, who cares?
It's a catchphrase, dude. Live your best life. Just do it. And I like that he stuck with it because now it's his thing.
He does it on purpose all the time now.
Oh,
look what you've done. Look what you've done, guys. I'm just kidding. I enjoy it. I enjoy it.
I enjoy it too. It has its charm. Oh, try to get away with the command dash again. Oh, confirmed! Oh my goodness. He's
dead.
Might be dead. Yeah. That's so much fun. He might not be dead actually.
Well, I mean, look at the life deficit, right?
Yeah, that's true. If that was season 1, Mika definitely dead. You were getting wall bounce and everything.
He needs like 5 more sunset wheels. That's 2.
Oh, come on, do it again.
Oh, he went.
Oh, 3. He knew
do it again.
He knew the win condition. Just sunset wheel.
He's like, I can't take it again. Oh wow. Oh, still safe.
You know what? Still in this. He's got a lot of meter.
Oh
Like I said,
my
he's got a
God.
lot of meter.
Was that 3?
Does he do it again? He did it again. I knew it. Why are you mad, lad? Oh my God. Wow. Wow. The cojones. The huevos.
I'm so mad.
Churros.
I'm so mad.
Oh,
I was like,
God.
he's dead. He's absolutely dead. Then I said, oh, he needs like 4 or 5 of these left.
He definitely got at least 4.
What did he do? He got 4 sunset wheels, dude.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Strider.
Oh, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
I like the timing for that one way more than the other one. That was crazy.
Momentum.
The low. Where are you going? Oh wow, is that an answer? That's crazy.
That's like a temporary one, yeah.
Right. Oh God, the stun's still so
You
high.
can't- You can't avoid the inevitable, Myers. Anti-air. Damn it.
Oh, this is when stand medium kick was 5 frames, dude. I forgot about that. That's
right.
such a good move. You're in trouble. Mash that medium kick V trigger. It's so good.
Back and forth.
This is premarital Fudo.
Oh yeah, premarital Fudo, not the full power up, but he's still performing quite well.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, for sure. Did you
Yeah.
see his stat sheet for Capcom Cup?
Oh no, I did not.
Man, he's got a plethora of like top 3 performances, dude.
Oh yeah, for sure. Always known for getting at least second, right? He had kind of a meme going on. Always the bridesmaid, but never the bride.
Never the groom.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful.
Same difference, whatever.
Say it's close enough.
I see you, Jesse. It's my boy.
What up, Jason? How you doing?
Oh wow, that was a far confirmed. That stand light punch hit from so far away. The dreaded.
What's up, Demon Daniel? What's up, guys? How
Oh,
you
Demonio Daniel.
doing? Demon. Silent K. Stop playing Vega. All right. Anyways.
He's playing Sagat a little bit.
All right. I like that. It's a healthy life decision.
No.
It's not really.
Close enough to kill, not quite. Goes in there for
Oh,
a
nice and
throw.
easy.
Fudo is
Yeah,
Nice
very,
and
very
easy.
easy. Yeah, now that someone mentions it, I would like Fudo to play Bison too. He's pretty good at playing like just control characters, right? And that character can really be explosive.
Right here.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
It does make sense.
Oh! All right.
8.
Like to see switch up those defensive options.
Wow, did
Oh.
that a little too late. Couldn't quite.
The
get
medium.
Medium kick. Medium
The
kick is so
medium,
good for
dude,
Laura.
so busted. Oh, super meaty. Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
And he gets
Oh
a
wow, the
knockdown.
sweep
That
too.
was so sick. Oh, a little
Cheap.
too early.
I
on
don't
that
know,
low
man.
profile attempt. Oh,
Oh my
I don't
days.
think, I don't think Laura can low profile
Yeah, into
the
the
drop kick,
triple R.
right?
That was so godlike.
I don't think so. I think he was trying to. I might be wrong.
Jesus Christ, what?
I don't know, man. Maybe he was trying to check him.
there.
Bro, are you kidding me?
You know
That
what?
did
It's
so
okay.
much.
Because of
Oh,
every good
no.
one, Strider,
Oh,
you're hoping
no.
This pattern continues. It's been 2 rounds for
Oh.
Gustavo, 2 rounds for Fudo. 2 rounds for Gustavo.
Hey,
Although-
Curly, we had a
Curly.
lot to talk about.
Yeah, man. All right, there was some beef going on earlier. Okay.
Yeah, we had a lot of beef.
You know what I'm
There's the
saying?
K-Brad, the Wolf Crones,
We
you know
were
thing.
we were serving people in the buffet line. Okay.
Yeah.
We were serving a lot of beef onto the plate. Okay.
Yeah, we're sorry if you're vegan, but you know, I hope you enjoy that.
Not big of a punish, but he's checking him though.
Come on, man.
Everyone deserves a cheat day, right?
That's not a cheat day, dude.
You're violating your life decision.
Yeah, dude. That's a cheat day. No.
You
can't take it lightly, bro.
You can't.
Which is why everyone ends up jumping backwards.
Yeah, we definitely covered Brian versus Momochi. That was one of our favorite matches.
That was
We
a
wanted to
great
show some
match.
love to both of them. So.
For sure, that was a great match. Oh, the command grab.
Commandy grabbies.
Bruh.
So Fudo not trying to take nothing here.
Oh, they caught the backdash. What a setup.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, he's got him.
Legs.
Strider still scared of the command grab.
Watch the legs. Oh no. Good block.
You know what's interesting?
Finally, the throw, and
Back
Fudo
then, we
does
hadn't
break the
really
streak.
seen too much of Fudo's Mika, so we weren't really sure of how he would oppress us like while we're playing him. But later on, we figured out that like Fudo's the kind of player that doesn't really like the command grab on wake up, right? So right there, Strider was not aware of that info and just kept eating all the meaties, right?
Ready for that. Oh, but too far for
Absolutely.
that standing Pierce. Fudo
I mean, it's
Yeah.
hard, right? Like, what are you supposed to do? Like, Mika's just the character's dangerous, right? Anybody with the command grab is very, very dangerous.
Yeah, for sure. You still have to guess at the end of the day.
Yes.
I think Fudo played Mika as well.
100%.
Yeah,
Oh,
in season
100%.
1, yeah, for sure.
Gonna do a lot of
Ah, that's
damage.
definitely dead.
Gonna do a lot of damage.
Good effort from Strider. You know, this was this is like the beginning of us seeing him take the game really seriously, and I thought he did
There
really
it is.
well.
Fudo advances forward in the
And it's still
winner's
winner,
final. He will be going up
might see
against
Strider
Laser
again.
XIAN.
I mean, not today.
Not today. That's right. That's
we're
right.
not gonna see him today.
Yeah,
but
not today, but valiant effort. Strider's still such a beast to this day, rocking that G and learning a bit of
Yeah.
Urian. Urian's such a strong character this season that I think it would
He's
really
learning
suit Strider.
Urian?
Yeah, dude. He's
Oh,
G-
that's right. He put
It-
out a bunch of videos. It's like, I understand the mentality of Urian players
Ye-
now. I can
ye-
know.
ye- Look, man, you just gotta go Unga. I understand. You guys are just not playing him right.
You guys don't understand. Like, you can't
Listen,
talk bad
guys.
about Urian players until you become a Urian player. And I saw
true.
Sage, I'm like running down the hall. He's just like, you're absolutely
Yes.
right.
Yes, finally, someone gets it.
He got 5th at final round, by the way. He did an excellent job. Of course,
Yeah.
that was the winner's side. That was like, what, semis?
That was semis, for sure.
Yeah,
Those
that was
top
winner's
8
semis.
winners.
Great place to be,
So
honestly.
such a good run by him. But yeah, let's move on to our
Yeah.
next match. Good
So-
stuff, Strider.
The next match we have is K-Brad versus VERLOREN. VERLOREN
yes.
had an outstanding year in 2017, and he kept excelling year after year, as a matter of fact, with that Cammy play. But what's impressive is he's going up against the mirror match. The man, K-Brad, coming off from that win against Wolfkrone, fresh into top 8. And what's important about this is, I do like to clarify that Cammy was a very, very strong character, 1.
Yes.
2, K-Brad's knowledge of the mirror match and how it's played is fantastic. But
Yes.
VERLOREN is still quite the competitor in terms of like his CPT performance overall. So this was a very, very hype match. Even though it was a mirror match, it was still a very, very strong showcase.
Yeah, very contrasting play styles, right? K-Brad's known as a very clean player, likes to rely on his hit confirms, his good reactions. VERLOREN's a bit more aggressive. He likes to dive kick. He's very well known for his dive kick spacing. No other Cammy can really replicate that. He's been the only one. And I think it'll be really interesting to see how these styles clash against each other, right? It's very lame versus very aggro.
You know what's funny about that? I think with K-Brad, I feel like he could do like a mix of both because of where he's from and like how he's played the game for so long. I think that it's weird. Like he has like the instinct of when to turn it on and when to turn it off in terms of what play style to use. So he could be very aggro if necessary, but he could play lame as well and outspace the heck out of people. But VERLOREN, I feel like could be quite the aggressive player himself. I've seen it like more so in the later years than this one, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. I feel like he was still trying to find his play style at this time, right? But he still made top 8, took out Goichi twice, and Art. No, not easy competition right there. VERLOREN. Yeah, dude. VERLOREN really messed up my pronunciation.
VERLOREN.
VERLOREN, my bad. See, it's happening again. Oh my god.
We are going over to the loser side. We're going to start it off with VERLOREN versus K-Brad, a Cammy massacre, killer females.
Did they do the entirety of top 8? James and Yipes? Yeah, right? I'd imagine so.
Yeah, at least the first half, right? We're still just getting into the first round of losers right now.
It's going to be interesting because
I hit my elbow on my chair.
Oh god, I hate that. The funny bone.
Funny bone.
Not the funny bone. Man down.
Is that when the two players
You with
are
VERLOREN
any
pointing at
distance,
me? Yeah, he's like,
it's
why
a
is this guy
50-50.
still playing Alex, my guy?
You
Come
know how
on.
like there's a certain character in there, there's another character, you know, at this distance. you
Alex
have
got
to
some
defend.
pretty decent buffs
But
season
at every
5.
distance,
He
right?
did. He did. Alex,
Yeah.
And it
he's
just
just a scary
feels
character
awkward.
versus 2 in general. He can
Whoever's
really,
gonna be nilly-willy
really get you.
throwing those limbs out there.
You know, I'm really glad, like,
Right.
with the new season, it comes with like all these.
Now,
Damn! Look at the
we already know
standing
who the hero
ovation
is.
for
Dude.
K-Brad.
Dude.
Look at the cheese, man.
How can you not root for this man after
This is
seeing
the
what he
man
did to
that everyone
Wolfkrone?
was
That's my
talking
man.
It's like,
about.
dude,
All I
gave him
know
his
is
just
this
desserts.
man,
Everyone's
including
on
all the
K-Brad's
guys in the
side, dude.
background, like PR Rog and
Look,
Alex
he's-
Joe of all
standing
the-
O.
LA
He
Joe
is
still
grinning
couldn't
ear to
have
ear,
been
dude.
better.
He's
I
feeling
love
the
that.
love. He's
I
feeling
love
the
that,
love.
bro.
He
Yeah,
had
I
no
love it
aggression.
too.
It was like 200 notifications. 'cause that's
sense.
how
I'm sorry,
many
Daniel.
people
I'm
we're
sorry.
talking about.
You live your best life, brother. You live it.
Demonio Daniel.
Demonio. I don't want it. I'm glad I don't live on the East Coast because I'm not trying to get on the highlight reel. Okay. I'm not.
He's the reason why I don't want to play during his time zone or during his hours. Honestly.
During his hours, okay. Demon Dan's on from here to here. I'll play right here.
Yeah, I'm not playing this for a role. Him or his brother, dude.
Oh yeah,
His brother is a bully. This guy just parries you, taunts you, and he highlights you right after.
You think they try and adjust their schedules around each other so at least one Alex brethren is terrorizing CFN?
I can feel it. I hear him every time he parries. He goes, ooh, ooh,
It's like,
ooh.
ooh, baby.
I'm telling you, bro.
Sunshine.
Sunshine. Ooh.
Yeah, brother.
That guy's a beast. Shout out to
Shout out
to the Dan band.
the Dan clan. Shout out to
The Dan clan. Yeah.
You
know.
He's definitely Korean.
VERLOREN is indeed from Korea,
Yes.
and he was one of the more prominent players coming up, along with
NL.
who was it? Yes, NL. That's the one.
Right.
I forgot what letters it was, but yes, NL.
ZN? No. Okay. NL. But yeah,
I was gonna say LN.
LN. That not. You're not far off.
It'd be like that sometimes, you know.
You just flip it around and reverse it. You know.
Flippity floppity boobity boppity. Here we go. K-Brad versus VERLOREN. Again, it's gonna be Cammy in the mirror.
The mirror.
He's like one of the
Yeah, this is
best
gonna be
whip
really
punishers
interesting,
I know.
right?
See, I messed up again. I thought it said KFC. KFC VERLOREN. I
I used to think that too. I'm like, is this what your gamer tag says? Okay, KFC.
KFC.
Okay, FGC. Okay.
Weird because you have to have the right
Oh.
patience.
All right, brother. Let's get into this match. Yeah, so very contrasting play styles. I'm really curious to see how K-Brad kind of deals with the beast that is VERLOREN, right?
Oh, is that the legend Punk's autocorrect? That guy's
Oh, yes.
best Twitter account, dude.
Doing the Lord's work.
Right away. They're just walking back and forth.
Oh,
You know
jeez.
what? I'm gonna give a big shout out to VERLOREN, man, showing love to his Korean
Whew.
GC. I really appreciate that, man. Showing love out there, representing his hometown.
Oh,
Immediate activation of that.
I don't know which is which. Oh, no, now I know.
Okay, now I got it.
K-Brad's
Maybe-
got the assault.
I picked that costume just to make sure he didn't mix himself up too. Oh, good delay! That's another thing about VERLOREN. He has such good tech.
He's gonna get the sun off of the throw. There it is.
It is hard to deal with.
You are not kidding about VERLOREN being absolutely offensive, man.
Yeah, for sure. As soon as he got in, dude, it was all downhill. K-Brad had such good control of the match until VERLOREN found his opening.
Why isn't it there already?
No matter what obstacle you put at VERLOREN, I feel like he just dissects it and finishes it out in a heartbeat, which is like obviously a great sign of a pro player.
Yeah, you got to figure it out, man. Keeps it safe, not going in. We'll try to
You're
bait
doing
him.
basic mathematics while he's over here doing calculus.
Calculus. Shout out to Smuggle.
Right at the start.
Oh, Smug is back on Twitter too.
He's back. I know. I don't even know how he got banned. That's crazy. I don't know if it was banned, but it was like something happened.
So strange.
Yeah. Ooh, try to V-reversal. Nice catch.
Yeah, the thing is with the back throw or any throw in general mid-screen, you aren't going to get anything off of it from Cammy. Like, you can't apply any meaties, you can't dash up and apply pressure. It's just back to neutral automatically.
Right. I think K-Brad tried to forward throw him, but just messed up. Ooh, the mix. Oh, good block.
Can you believe he pressed the button after that crouch strong?
I know, dude. You don't care. You don't care. There's a gap here. I know there is.
I'm going to make a gap.
I'm going to make a gap.
I'm changing the frame data as we speak.
You're plus. I'm plus.
No, it's my plus now. You thought you were plus? No.
I am the plus now.
I was born in the plus. You don't know plus.
No catch.
Oh, word?
Oh, he deleted his account.
He deleted it? I didn't know that.
Maybe he just needed a minute, you know. Oh, it could have been big. He had super too. Oh, good check.
Yeah, sorry. I meant K-Brad did not.
Oh, I'm glad he's all right. That's
yeah. It looks like he's doing okay. Yeah.
All right. I'm rounded.
Yeah.
Kenneth Bradley.
Wish Smuggles well. What an answer, dude. That's crazy. No one
Would you
ever. Really did that.
Would you have spiral arrowed that from that
No,
far?
you know what I would have done? I would have DP'd and I would have whiffed.
We would have ate it. We would have definitely ate a bunch of KFC for Lauren, for sure. We would have had a family meal of KFC for Lauren. What was it, like a 12-piece?
12-piece chicken fingers.
Yep.
And the nuggies.
No, man, we getting straight up chicken here, bro.
We're getting straight up.
Oh yeah. No, I want some drumsticks, man. Actually, I like wings straight up. Wings.
I do like wings straight up. They're OG.
Man, I miss Korean fried chicken. For real.
Oh man, dude, that one spot you took us to.
Woo, so good.
Yeah. Oh, what a conversion. Verloren? Yeah.
Oh, he's not dead.
That's crazy.
Oh no.
Chance. Oh, the wake up 3-frame. Oh, that's crazy. I remember Verloren was saying he was hella nervous because this was like his first big breakout tournament, right? He looked pretty good there, but I wonder if he can keep the composure.
And then we got veteran of the game, K-Brad. You can just see the demeanors on their faces, right? Verloren, like he has the prayer hands to his face. You can tell the nerves are getting a little bit to him. He sees the 2 wins. He's like, all right, or the 1 win.
The 1 win.
Okay, I'm in great shape. How do I do the street? Then you see Kenneth Bradley with the beams, right? You see like the mathematics being done behind his head.
Right.
He's downloading you as we speak.
He is calculating, right?
Yeah, he's on Wi-Fi in the arena, but he's still getting the
He's
download.
still on Wi-Fi. It's going a little slow right now. He's buffering.
Is at least 20 megabytes.
He's buffering a bit, but you can see him starting to charge up a little bit.
Yes. Yes.
K-Brad is looking real comfortable. That's what I like to see. Do not let that last game phase you, my boy.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a plus dive kicks, dude. The Verloren specialty.
Yeah, right at the kneecap. And it doesn't help if you're crouching either, right?
You are more negative when you're crouching, yeah.
K-Brad is waking up with a lot of life.
That was
too.
big.
Oh, chase down.
That was OD. He chased him down with the uppercut.
Yeah. Look how oppressive he is. And he really toned it down quite a bit.
Oh, good block.
You see what I'm saying? This guy presses buttons, man.
He doesn't care. You're not plus, I'm plus. And he, dude, that looked like a plus ass dive kick. Still press the button. Goodness gracious. Censored bodacious.
Censored bodacious from the bodega.
From the bodega. Oh, that was definitely plus. I'm glad he didn't press right there.
Yeah, Lord definitely still playing.
Yeah. Ooh, the dive kicks, dude. Oh god, he is in there. Bust out again. Oh, what happened there? Missed the meaty.
Oh, that's a big counter. Did you see that?
Yeah, that was a big counter. Oh. He's making all the right reads right now. Good stuff. Yeah, I wouldn't use that either. Oh, got him.
Oh, that was kick.
He's on it for Lauren. Verloren's mad every time. Oh, it bust out again.
Wow.
I feel like it was gonna kill. If Lauren committed to the critical art,
oh yeah, for sure.
Even if it didn't kill, it sets you up for a meaty automatically.
Yeah, 100%. Should have cashed out.
Always cash out.
Yeah, let that be a lesson, guys. Don't be greedy. Oh, no confirm. Oh, that's just for Lauren though. Oh, jump back tech. Yeah, that's crazy. Such crazy tech.
It was so game breaking.
Just a tad.
Yeah, I kind of exaggerate when I say game breaking, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's definitely busted. Oh, will that work? Oh, wow. What an answer, dude.
Do you think that was supposed to be an uppercut?
I do think it's supposed to be an uppercut. He would have got way more damage. What? I feel like K-Brad's kind of losing control right now.
Is he though?
Oh, he's in there now. He's in there now.
Yeah, he still pressed the button. He pressed the crouch strong.
He's no jumping too.
So beautiful activation of Verloren just to get K-Brad back. Get him a little bit nervous.
Oh my goodness, he did that. What are they doing? The hooligans, the mad lads.
The mad lads.
He's trying to confirm the raw crouch heavy punch into the critical art.
Oh goodness.
See them stare each other down. There was some reservoir dogs there, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, look at him in his eyes.
Bro, they're taking some crazy risk right now. Oh my goodness. Where's the dive kick? Oh, there's the dive kick. I found it. They could not hold on any longer.
Exactly what we mentioned earlier. Like, no, man. K-Brad is 100% down to wait it out.
Yeah, for sure. There was a composure right there. Like, we saw K-Brad kind of losing his bearings a little bit, but he really, like, hunkered down when he needed to clutch it out.
He honkered.
What's the right word there? Slow it down.
I just like it. He honkered down.
You like honker down.
Honk, honk.
He's the exception when it comes to the reaction of everything.
2018 was peak Cammy hate. Oh, for sure. Without a doubt. Yeah, we haven't seen Cammy win a Capcom Pro.
Yeah, that's true.
That's not a valid argument for on my case. I just,
She was a pretty ridiculous.
She was very good.
Yeah, I agree. Everyone really developed the Cammy meta though. So if you were playing Cammy and you weren't keeping up with that meta, it was really hard for you. Like myself, I was like, what is going on?
Yeah, I did the same thing. Actually, in 2017, that was the year I started playing Cammy a lot more.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, that's a good side switch. Yeah, dude. You definitely had to keep up with the meta. We didn't see Cammy. We saw Cammy win a few tournaments, but nothing. Well, I shouldn't say that, but no Capcom Cups, right? No Evos.
Yeah, she was still good for what it was. Yeah, but it never won the big deal tournament.
Right. Bro. He got in his head. K-Brad makes really good player reads, dude. That's the one thing I really noticed about him. He's just very good at knowing what they're going through mentally.
I can hear it as that. Oh, he got an uppercut.
He got an uppercut. I know. If I uppercut, he definitely uppercut.
Yeah. Man, K-Brad, his understanding of player tendencies and the reads that he has on players is on another level.
Yeah, he's very intuitive with his reads. Okay, we're playing some neutral now. Okay. The dash.
It's so scary too to think he's playing neutral, but he's also advancing forward to make you second guess what name was going to press. Because he's what? That's what I'm talking about. Myers, the fears.
If me and Jeremy were in person, he would be strangling the hell out of me right now.
Get out of there.
I'd be grabbing you. I'd be grabbing you and shaking.
That's twice, James.
Yeah, dude, the player reads. He knows you're about to crack. You're about to dive kick. I'm gonna punish you.
I'm gonna break the equipment in my room.
Make some noise.
It's too strong, dude. He whiff punished the heck out of that. He's like, close the door. Bam.
Superhuman.
Woo.
I'm gaming, Mom. Close the door.
We out of there early.
Yes, NL1 combo breaker. That's why I tried to adjust my wording.
Throw into the corner. Here we go. Oh, he went for
the my god.
Throw and he still gets it.
This might be his favorite cereal. No.
Now K-Brad's stepping up the pressure too. He has good pressure too, but I feel like he hangs back a little bit more compared to VERLOREN, right?
Ooh. Yikes.
Giuna
better corner combos
with the host.
They gave her better
damn! Let's go.
Why would you give her better corner combos?
My guy is really turning it up on his cooking streams, dude.
Oh, really? I gotta get on that.
He's turning into the Iron Chef little by little, man.
Oh, wow. Well,
I feel like we all right before I want to go eat. I stay up really late, DJ hours, and this guy is cooking up a storm sometimes, and it's
you're getting mad hungry, oh man, dude, I gotta turn this off, but I can't.
It was weird because one time he was messing with garlic, he was messing around with garlic a lot. He's like, should I add more garlic to this? And I felt like I could smell it from his.
I feel like
add more garlic.
Yeah, you better.
Oh man,
if that was me, I'd add more garlic. You better add more garlic. I feel like it's never a bad idea to add more garlic. I love garlic. Throw the whole can in there.
I know, but
not can, but you know what I mean. Can of garlic, not can.
Can garlic.
That was not confirmed. That was not confirmed.
Case, whatever, Jeremy. You little stickler.
Bro, just go to the grocery store. It ain't in cases. What do you mean?
Aren't cases, right?
Just like that.
Jeez.
He'll walk up throw. He really conditioned to stay still.
He shook him to his core.
Advances to the loser.
And there's the composure right there. Long time CPT veteran K-Brad. Just staying composed. VERLOREN got the early lead. He was kind of oppressing here, but
slightly nerfed here and there. I feel like it's very difficult to balance a character like Karen because of her playstyle.
Yeah, for sure. It's a very solid. You can't really nerf her too much, or she's just not that great, right? You can't take too much, or who's gonna play her really?
Yeah, and that's the same applies to Cammy. I feel like they're in the exact same boat. Honestly, they're rowing the boat for each other.
They're rowing the boat, driving the boat, all in the same boat.
I forget. Yeah, they have engines.
We got engines now. We got motors.
We got motors. That's right. So as we move on, we had a slight hiccup, but to kind of reiterate and refresh your memory, that was K-Brad versus VERLOREN, and I forgot I forgot like the results to that, but K-Brad eliminated VERLOREN, if I'm not mistaken. That was the loser's side.
Yes.
And as we move on further into the loser side, we have TOKIDO versus ITABASHI. This
is going to be a good one.
The slobber knocker that Myers was talking about.
All right.
This is TOKIDO's transition into Akuma, because this is the first event in the Capcom Pro Tour, taking out the likes of Moons, who was a huge deal with Bison.
One of the innovators.
Big problem as well. Chris G in there, and then we have ITABASHI taking out Punk, Momochi, and JB.
JB, yeah, this was one of the tournaments people were really expecting Punk to shine. He had a little bit of a buffer there and just really took off after that, but ITABASHI, we know ITABASHI. He's been competing for a long time. SF4, SF5, also a virtual fighter player, I believe. So very well known for making his hard reads and making you second guess every decision you make.
Let me take a look at his career. In the meantime, I do have TOKIDO queued up. I think this season of his was solid. This is the year he won Evolution.
Right.
And
huge.
Punk was actually second in that one.
Right.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so this is when TOKIDO, like you said, had just got his hands on his main character, Akuma. He was sticking out season 1 with the closest thing, which was Ryu. But now we have him making top 8 with Akuma. A lot of people, the community was like, oh, Akuma's not good. He sucked, this and that. Akuma Katana. I thought it, whatever. But yeah,
it's funny, yeah.
Yeah, people did not believe in Akuma and then leave it up to someone like TOKIDO to really show what this character is capable of.
Correct. And it's funny, like that's just the way it goes a lot of the times. People like to dismiss, even with Ibuki, people just dismiss characters so quickly. And like, I don't blame you. It's one of those things. It's like, you want to get some opinions out there? Hey, be my guest, but don't take it to like, damn, I'm hitting everything in my room. But Itazan, let's take a look at his record, his sheet, right? As we go into the match. Right. He had a pretty solid stat sheet as well. He only attended just about as many events as Brian F did, and has had at least like some top 8. And there was backstory between these two, where ITABASHI just destroyed TOKIDO prior to this event, right? As James prefaced the stream.
It's interesting.
Sorry.
Yeah, TOKIDO's always had like kind of a problem with Zangief throughout the years. The newer Zangief Baton, Kichipa, was destroying him consistently for a few tournaments last year.
Street Fighter League Japan, TOKIDO would always say he fears going up against grapplers sometimes.
Oh wow, it's definitely scary, and like especially first to 2. But luckily, this is first to 3. You have a few more chances to guess right.
Man, my guy did Lariat right at the start.
He knew. He's ready. That's one of the things Zangief really has against Akuma. Akuma can't feel comfortable playing his normal game plan, right? Oh, the DP. Wow, that reeled him back so far.
Dang the damage. Glass cannon. Do it again.
I know. Oh, good jump back tech. Oh my god.
That was the problem, right? The jump back OS made it significantly harder to play a grappler.
Yes, for sure.
It took away the command grab mix-up or like the regular throw mix-up, right?
Right. But at least for grapplers, this is when we saw DPs were gone, right? So definitely a bit of a saving grace for the grapplers. Oh, good check. Oh.
Doesn't fall for the delays.
You know, Logan Sama said on Twitter not too long ago, saying that he believes that the Street Fighter 5 OST was significantly better than Street Fighter 4. Although 4 had some bangers, 5 just overall the remakes of the songs were fantastic.
I felt like they just really killed the soundtrack, dude. It was so good.
Yeah.
4 had a pretty good soundtrack too, though. I can't lie.
It was good. I mean, it was one of those things where it's just like it took a long time for us to get a new Street Fighter game, and seeing it all remade, it was like, oh man, this is great. Over time, it's still just a little bit, but there were still like a handful of songs that were fantastic. But Street Fighter 5, the remake of every song they have in existence of Street Fighter, is super sick.
It's always been on point for sure. Yeah. But yeah, look at TOKIDO overcoming his demon right here by the looks of it.
Do you see the meditation tech now?
That's one thing I wanted to bring up. So we talked a bit about this in our very first stream. This was right when Tokido really started taking meditation, all the mental sides of the game super seriously.
He's been reading a lot of books on sports psychology and really upping his game as a professional player, man. And he's man, it's so refreshing to see the origin story of the meditation.
It is, and you can see it really like paying off. Like I feel like Tokido would get kind of unnerved in between rounds. When we watched him in Capcom Cup, like his breathing was kind of a little sporadic. He didn't really close his eyes like he is doing now, or take the deep breaths. And I feel like that really just helps slow everything down for you, help you process what's going on.
Not a single bottle of water was consumed by that man either.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh my god, he's a new man. He's a new man, Jeremy. Oh no, I knew it. I called it. Oh no, I blocked that. I woke up crush counter. I called it.
I got hit.
You got hit. Okay.
I late tech. I definitely delayed tech.
Not even jump forward tech, Jeremy. Oh wow.
That was such a bait.
Yes, it was. Scoop City.
I would say, honestly, there was someone in the chat saying he didn't fully dominate with Kuma until 2018. I would say his 2017 season was pretty good. Like, in comparison to 2018, I think it was just as good, if not better.
If not better, right? Yeah, I totally agree. I feel like this was one of Tokido's big years. Oh, nice max damage. What bad matchup? What demon? I don't see anything. I see only one demon here in Itakuma. That's it.
Round straight, am I correct?
Yes, that was
Look at him, dude. A whole different player, man. And then ITABASHI, the tech. Go through my notes. On my phone.
Always been really known for that. Always has a ton of player notes, matchup notes, just making sure he's playing the matchup right.
Does it look bad on your end? Yeah, you gotta step it up.
Where's the tree planting? Where's the boofs?
I need some maximum boosts here.
Good stand medium punch. I don't think this is when they had buffed medium punch to where it's at now.
That's
it had like no hurt block.
It was significantly slower too.
Right. It's just a decent move, like pretty good. Crouch jab I felt like was the more annoying normal at the time.
Son, do you see him spacing out the heck?
That was perfect. That was like a dash kick. Oh god.
This is what you do not.
You thinking those notes, Jeremy? He's like, Tokido will do this. Oh, I forgot. Tokido does this. I gotta jump right here. That's right.
Which is kind of ridiculous because Tokido literally fished with 3 crouch fierces in a row, and he would punished all of them. Yeah,
he did. He was ready. That's ITABASHI though. He has such good spacing. I feel like none enough people really talk about his spacing. He has very good spacing.
But Danny, was medium punch on Zangief faster in 2017 than it is now?
Ah, I see. He said no, it was faster.
The other way around. Okay, I got it back.
Come here!
Oh god!
He geared up. He went, come here!
Come here! Give me a hug. That's one boof. We got at least 2 or 3 boofs.
I thought it was slower.
The boof counter is racking up. That was straight overkill. He ran from hella far. That was unnecessary.
Yo, dude, this is crazy.
I would have done the same thing for Zangief.
You gotta do some mental damage, dude.
You gotta kill him.
Definitely
Even when they're dead, you gotta kill him again.
You gotta kill him again. Oh, he got up. I think he twitched.
You gotta do the double tap.
Oh, he's getting oppressed. Oh, that's what is going on?
So fast.
Damn, that was almost perfect. That was crazy.
That seal of approval yet. I'm not gonna
Tokido, he's getting there, Bryce. He's getting there.
To be fair, I mean, he's never going to be in his final form until he stops competing.
Yes, I agree. He is always elevating his game.
Okay. Oh no.
All knee hop.
Like, the placement of ITABASHI's medium punches were fantastic in this matchup.
Yeah, very immaculate. The spacing is just so good. Oh, good punish.
Right?
That's it.
And the crotch jabs as well.
He is the Zangief.
Crotch jab is pretty good, but
it's still good.
Effectively. Like,
it still can get crush countered, right? That's why we see Tokido fishing with so many.
Fuego.
Fuego.
My lord, look at all that. Look at that full stick of butter, James.
Oh, dude. Guys brings up a good point.
Have we seen Zangief flex as much in this matchup? I feel like no, huh?
I feel like no. I haven't really seen any flexes, but we've seen a lot of wake up SPDs. Oh, he tried it again.
He did it.
Ew.
He's like, Tokido will take this.
Cannot just sit there and be a human being. You gotta
Oh,
take
that's a good
risks.
reversal. He had to do that. That's a terrible situation to be in.
and
Oh,
that
that's so cheap.
Gallic gun.
That's what no one really knew about that move. That move was not just is messed up. You try and react to a normal jump in, you get hit by the holy EX air fireball.
The holy
More
of
like-
the hell.
More like the unholy, man.
The Buster face.
Bless your face.
Like that with the knockdown. Tokido is looking dangerous.
Ooh.
Watch the
Oh,
legs.
no confirm, huh? It's interesting.
Wow, crouch down with a
A
fireball.
little too far away to be able to get that.
I feel like
You
Tokido.
think medium kick Tatsu would have hit even if he's crouching from that far?
I think so. I think Tokido's just not trying to take any extra risk. Like there is a slight chance, so he's really not trying to risk it.
It could be one of those things, right? Like even if he hits on a crouching opponent, if the guy or if the other player managed to like press a button as a counter and like push back too far out,
Yeah,
medium kick Tatsu would win.
that's true. It's not worth risking, especially against Nengi. Oh wow. Oh, it took the throw.
Tokido does it.
I think
Died
Tokido.
an honorable death.
That wasn't all that. What did Brian say yesterday on your stream? Like, if you take the throw, you look like the smartest man in the room, but if you check, you look like a
So
dummy.
good.
You look like a scrub. That's right.
You look like a scrub.
If
So
you
you.
just take the throw, that's dying an honorable death. But if
Right.
you get caught teching and you whiff the grab and you die, then you're a scrub. That's not. I didn't say that.
Twitter and Twitch chat respect you if you die taking the throw. You take 5 or 6 in a row. Hey man, you played great. You tech. What a scrub. Well, how do you make top 8? Get him out of here.
It was a close match. It was
It was close.
indeed.
It was GG's all around. But yeah, Tokido really kept his composure. I felt like Itabashi was starting to climb back right there, landing a lot of his patented reads. But Tokido, I felt like he mixed up his pressure just enough to really clutch out these rounds.
Yeah, and he continues to try and do so in the top 8 as he moves on against NUCKLEDU in the
Yeah.
bracket, right? And it's
Right.
like it's a whole different player when we see Tokido coming from Capcom Cup 2016, going 0-2, and then
Yes.
trying to really take his professional career seriously, or even to the next level, because he took it seriously. With
Yes.
all due respect, he took it very seriously, and he
Yes.
took it to the next level with
Yes.
the player mentality. So he's taking that kind of mentality against the likes of NUCKLEDU, who's just been, again, fresh from his Capcom Cup winning, taking out Smug, Sabin, Tokido, or excuse me, well, you know.
Well,
he put him
I
into losers.
believe that was in winners. Yeah, I should say
Put him
2-0.
into losers.
Our bad guys. But yeah, NUCKLEDU showing his dominance in Street Fighter V still after people doubting him, like we said earlier. Just really honing his craft right now. Sticking to Guile. I feel like last season he played Guile a bit. It was more of a player thing, and one of the players that he really would stick to Guile against was Tokido. One of his biggest tournament wins last year was the NA Regional Finals that Red Bull hosted, and Du beat Tokido quite convincingly. So no surprise here that Du decides to stick it out with Guile against him here.
Mhm. So here we go. It's going to be NUCKLEDU versus Tokido. This is the loser's side match. And again, what we've done here at Run It Back to kind of refresh your memory, we've picked some of our favorite moments in the CPT and pretty much just showcase not necessarily like analysis of the gameplay itself, but just a little bit of lore going into the games, what the meta was like for the players in Street Fighter V, and just adding a little extra detail that we don't get to talk about, honestly. We want to like bring you into the same library that we've been studying. Like join our nerd club of learning about some of these
Our
players.
historian nerd club. Oh,
Yes.
you could jump back tech back then. Oh, you could wake up DP.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
this character was busted back then. Yeah. It's a nice little history lesson because there's a lot of people probably watching that haven't really seen some of these matches. There's probably a lot of new Street Fighter V fans. It's really refreshing to see a lot of these older matches, see how they played out. I'm really curious how Kyle was back then. I can't recall a lot of his buffs that he might have seen, but I remember him being a much more consistent character this season.
Well, let's see. I'm going to take a look. Kyle's 5 S2.
Tokido's all about that black.
Change.
Don't think he won't do the deep.
Let's see.
Especially on NUCKLEDU on revenge.
Arjun Kiwi, it wasn't when they used to. Oh, yeah, you're right. When people used to shake hands, it's also when they used to do the thumbs up. Oh, man, I am glad that is gone.
Stan Short got his startup chain from 5 to 4, which is pretty good. Stan Medium Punch went from +4 to +6 on hit. And
So
then,
he can do crouch strong after. That's big.
yes, yes. And his stand fierce advantage on hit has been changed from +6 to +7. He had some considerable changes, man, in terms of like what you can get on hit, especially something like standing roundhouse went from +1 to +2.
Oh wow, that is big. On counter hit, you're gonna get a big combo.
Counter hit, yep.
Yeah, those are definitely. They basically just try to make Guile a more offensive character with those buffs, and I definitely can see that after all these years.
They're really filling each other out right now.
Man, reverse spin kick, advantage on hit change from +3 to +6, Myers.
Oh wow, that's big. You get the, a lot of follow-ups now. After that.
Huge.
Huge. Oh, the bags again. They're back.
First signs of disrespect here.
What I'm really curious, was Dew just Tokido's demon back here? Like he handled him really solidly in 2016, beat him in winners, and looking pretty strong against him here in losers.
Oh, he was serving some
Busasio. Oh, the whiff! I bet he was buffering DP there, dude. That's a patented Akuma thing.
Without a doubt, brother.
100%, brother.
You know it, brother.
You know it, brother. You gotta hunker down.
I can't believe he jumped out of that.
That's crazy. Dude's very good at knowing when people want to bait his flash kick. Like a lot, he lets it loose enough that other players know to respect it. So he gets away with a lot of jumps out in the corner.
And he's so smart, dude. He knows exactly what to do with every fireball. Did you see? If you guys watch the VOD, look at the last like 5 seconds, right?
I know.
For like 60 seconds, he traversed every fireball.
He hasn't moved in like 10 seconds, dude. Oh my goodness. That was just expert zoning right there, dude. Like you can't teach that. You have to learn the art of the boom.
NUCKLEDU was such a beast, man.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, that he was really playing at a range that Tokido really couldn't do much about than just jump. Yeah, he probably could have neutral jumped to get over some of the booms to make some better spacing movements, but just couldn't move really. It looked like.
There's just something about him, man. He's like easily one of the best in America, but like I feel like he's also in contention for best in the world. So.
Yeah, for sure. And I felt like he was just super confident here coming after Capcom Cup, right? His Capcom Cup win. Oh wow.
That was filthy, NUCKLEDU.
God. Oh, the jab, the 3-frame, the classic wake up 3-frame B trigger.
What is it?
Oh, he did!
I definitely grabbed NUCKLEDU with back grab.
I looked like a fool right there. I definitely got upside down kick. Oh! What the jabs? He knows you're scared. Is do the new Kazanoko? He won't block. It's just jab or DP.
But after 2 crouch jabs, though, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's true. Oh,
big
what a read.
Literally right when Yipes said Tokido found his groove, he got smoked.
He got smoked. Dude, the one thing I'm noticing back here with Dew is I feel like his reads, he was just so much more confident, and I'd really like to see him kind of go back to that. Just so confident.
I like the idea of him switching to crouch fierce instead of going to flash kick after a while.
Because he might try and bait it, right?
Yeah, he's been nailing him with the peak of the jump, medium fireball, air fireball, or light fireball.
Right. And that can mess up your flash kick sometimes.
Yeah, even in that instance, right? He had the light fireball, which angled differently, and caught the startup of crouch fierce.
Right, but he was just negative enough. Oh, he didn't get the conversion. Oh,
half of your life is gone.
Jeremy, your face just.
That is
I couldn't even finish my thought. I just had Jeremy just giant O face.
God, I love seeing that at the start of round, dude.
Dude, you know the round's about to be uphill when you get hit by that. Oh goodness, a light kick check? You better activate light kick. What the heck? This is like, yeah. Someone in chat mentioned it, but this is definitely not Final Form Tokido. We're definitely going to see more of that in the coming weeks.
Wins in 2017.
It's just right here. He's still powering up. This is his first real tournament back in the CPT.
From what I've heard, anyway. I would like.
My guy had 5 first place wins in 2018. He had 3, or he had 2 in 2017. He also had a second place.
Always really just dominant in CPT. Good jab check. Oh, he thought he was about to take the throw. That's what they say. That's what they
I
say.
heard on the streets, man.
Hey man, I heard this on Twitter. You should do this. Spend $500 to travel here. Just do this.
Man, that was a sick delay.
That was. Oh, that sucks. Wow, ready for the flash kick even after he messes up. That's crazy.
And he fluffed his hair with that whiff grab and then grabbed him again.
And they grabbed him again.
He does that super. He can end this. Oh, I think that.
What if you had hair like that? Mike? Oh, we'll answer that later.
I definitely be brushing it way more than I do right now. Sage Ham would have nothing on how much I would swoop my hair. I would just do it. Non-stop. That's if I had Guile hair, okay?
It's a possibility, man. He does have trouble. Anything with a sonic boom. During the CBT
I wonder if he like asks
year.
Urian to help him with his haircut. He's like, "Hey, I need you to throw out the Sage Deflector. I'm gonna throw a sonic boom, then I'm gonna crouch."
Just put it on top of my head. Just lower the ages.
Yes.
Make sure I'm lined up. Oh, certified.
Put him in the bank.
Put him in the bank. I wish I could have seen the bank. Oh, that's too bad.
That was
man.
3-0, dude.
3-0, 2-0, and then 3-0. Just ridiculous. Man, Tokido, I feel like at this time and place, even a little bit back in season 1, dude just had Tokido's number. He didn't know what to do about Guile at all.
Yeah, he called him every night. He's like, "Hey, you doing all right? You doing okay?
Hey man, can I get some advice? Like, come on, man. What do I do about these?
Quarantine time. Are you doing okay? I'm just checking in."
You okay?
Hey, remember that? You remember that time I found around?
What should I have done? Oh, okay. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Stay safe. Stay safe, brother.
Oh, NUCKLEDU eliminating Tokido from the tournament in that very instance in final round. He moves up against Fudo in losers finals, as we saw earlier, right? So that's going to be very entertaining to watch. As I believe, I think it was XIAN who put Fudo into losers.
Yes, it was XIAN. Lost 2-3 to XIAN in winners finals right there. Still having such an impressive run in top 8. Beaten Strider 3-2. And just like, I feel like Fudo's always done decently against Do, but I would say Do maybe more the favor in this one.
I want to say yes as well. I think, Do being the favorite, right?
I would say Do's probably the favorite here, even though, Fudo's no slouch himself. Very, very strong competitor, was in top 8 winners as well. Do, I just feel like he had such an edge to him at this time. Like, he had so much confidence, and I felt like all the other players felt it too.
If we talk about it on paper as well, NUCKLEDU plays the same exact character as Fudo, right? Won Capcom Cup with the likes of, or at least brought her to Capcom Cup with this character. Even nerfed too. Like, it didn't even matter. Like, he was still playing nerfed Mika after the season was over.
Yeah.
Right? So I think on paper, NUCKLEDU knowing the matchup as well and having a backup character like Guile to kind of harass our Mika in the neutral, I think you would say you are right in picking NUCKLEDU as the favorite going into this matchup.
Yeah, and like you said, he plays Mika. It's a huge advantage to know how the character plays yourself and to play her at such a high level. You understand how the other player is going to play for the most part, right? But yeah, let's get into the match. Let's see what how it goes down.
I want to see how it goes down. Do you want to see how it goes down, Myers?
I do. How about you, chat? You want to see how it goes down?
I like that. See you on your toes. I like how you took it and then deflected it. I appreciate.
I tech. Hey guys, don't take the throw every time, okay? Sometimes you gotta tech.
You're a beast.
You. Look at us. Look at us here.
Look at it. Hey, Myers.
Hey, who would have thought?
Yeah, high five.
Oh yeah. I did it the right way. Hey, let's go. First try, baby.
Oh, Somersault! Get off me! Somersault!
And XIAN versus.
I think it's so sick the way Guile uses V skill and then enhances the sonic boom. He does it on the side, and then he's like double. It's so cool.
He's like, hey, there's one. Now there's two.
Sorry about that. That is a Florida boy.
Oh, I did not block that, dude. That was a hard mix. He could have done a splash. I thought he was looking for the splash.
Look at that, getting aggressive on Guile.
Ooh, nice delay throw.
Not letting him get that.
Take him to Splash Mountain, Fudo.
Into the corner now.
Oh, nice boom. Activate. Such a good Oh my god.
That would be enough to kill. Not quite.
Bruh.
Oh!
That was such a godlike read, and he still got. Oh,
I love that target combo. It's so cool.
It is so cool.
It's so cool.
Just did not work out.
All into the sonic boom.
I know.
He had to try, right?
He had to try. It was worth a try. There was a chance.
I'm glad Mika doesn't have an air
It's
throw.
like he slam dunked
Dude, why would I watch it do like 300 stun too, dude?
Just like
there
that.
it is.
Speaking of
Dancing
stun,
with the
Speaking of
stars.
Stun City, Dancing with the Stars. I haven't heard that in a while.
That was a double backdash.
Ooh, nice delay. Ooh.
But then, did you see how my man
you know what's
Fredo
funny? We
covered
mentioned this in the
his
Capcom Cup
He said,
segment
"No
of
backdash,
turn the
no, I got
boot
a
back.
steady, strong way to do it."
How NUCKLEDU has a tendency to backdash a little bit too much. Fudo made that solid read and punished him big time for it.
And definitely going into a top 8, you see how people deal with your archetype, right? So definitely some player notes going through both these players' heads.
Oh, wait, he did not get caught. And great reaction from NUCKLEDU to punish that down medium punch.
And boom.
And a boom.
Oh no! Oh, would have back thrown? I would have back thrown her.
Up to back up. Oh,
I mean,
nice
it's
side on the
fine.
side.
I punished
Look at
him.
It's not fine. Oh, I was trying to say it's fine. It's not fine now. Oh, flash kick. No!
Dang.
Oh, you're
the
dead.
Confirmed. Fudo
Microphone.
Microphone check. 1 2 1 2.
How does it feel?
And you. Oh, you're alive?
How does it
No,
feel?
flash kick, dude. Do it. Do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I did it too.
I did it
too. Chat, if you say you weren't gonna flash kick, you're lying.
I don't believe you. I don't. Everyone in this chat. Except that one guy that likes to pretend he's better than everyone. Oh, I definitely blocked. Oh, yeah.
Oh
No.
yeah, I blocked.
I shimmied him, actually, you know.
I reverse shimmy to shimmy.
I did, yeah. I knew he was going to try and shimmy me.
I knocked him down before I even got down.
I wasn't even knocked down. What? Your game's lagging, bro. This is offline? You heard me.
I definitely
That's
reversed
it.
him.
That's
Yeah.
it.
I think everyone. I don't believe you guys if you say otherwise.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh jeez, Rick.
Yeah, okay, right on. Powerbomb City, okay.
Oh wow, that was ambiguous.
It caught him airborne though. Did you see that?
It did.
Yeah, it does a little bit of you see the jump frames a little bit.
Oh,
He's the frame.
Oh boom.
what's this about?
Okay, boomer.
Okay, boom.
Oh, resetty.
Resetting Mayor Garcetti. Oh no.
Celebrating with confetti. Oh boy.
I got nothing.
Okay, do not. Oh,
My well has been drained.
Damn US.
No!
face.
Haven't seen this move all set, right? Boom.
I
can't believe what a read. What a hard read.
I feel like even at that space, it would have been still safe, right?
Probably safe, yeah. Gallus a 4 frame. That's a really good. That's a really good read on Fudo's part.
That was insane. I totally
He is
forgot
in
that.
it. Yeah, me too. Dang, what is he doing to do? I feel like he's just really oppressing him when he gets in. But
I was
so
gonna
is
say
dude.
his defense was very impressive up until that point. He got upside down kicked, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Fudo loves teching. He techs a lot. He did not get the Twitter memo.
Man.
I will tech. Do you know who I am? I won Eva.
Got a chance. Tie this up.
Oh my god.
You see what I'm saying, man?
I know. Take the throw, Fudo. Take it.
Oh, he did it again. You see that? But Fudo immediately took to the skies. Oh,
That's smart. It's a good option. Bruh. What do? You're about to get stunned? That was a good move just to get the stun to go down. Oh. Wasn't ready. Oh, the confirm! What a good shimmy.
Oh, he's out of there.
Oh my god.
That was so
Bruh.
that's the second time he hit him with that. I wonder what he got caught doing.
Yeah, I wonder, huh? I don't know. Dude just has a good read on Fudo's timing. I feel like it's a good option to just keep committing to if it's working. If it ain't broke. Fudo didn't even sit under a waterfall yet, Jeremy. That is so true.
I don't know what that means.
He sat under a waterfall to pray that he would win Capcom Cup last year.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Yeah. I think he streamed it.
Oh no.
Oh, see, if you stream it, it's not gonna come true, dude. The gods know about your clout.
That's true. You're trying to trace clout. You should be chasing Zen.
Waterfalls, dude. Come on! I said waterfalls. No, man. I said you up.
God.
Come on, man.
Perfect.
It's
perfect.
It'd be like that sometimes.
All right, guys. Hope you enjoy the stream.
Come on.
Come on, brother.
We had it. We had it. We had something special.
You are the chosen one.
Oh! Okay, I like that.
I love when they flash kick. I love when they flash kick and they fall into the boom. I was really hoping that was gonna happen.
I like that. That is
Oh,
perfect.
oh.
Still gonna get up into that, even if you don't quick
It's ridiculous how many times Dude gets people in that situation where he advances so far that even after a knockdown, the boom's still active.
Yeah, he really knows when to take advantage of you hesitating.
All right, don't crack it. All right. Nice. Using that to buy some
Oh,
time.
nice crouch Prius.
Oh,
Actually, ridiculous.
damn.
For,
Trade, but that's a good trade.
Fudo's so insistent right now. I
Oh,
love it. I love it. Good blocks too. Until that point, I felt like he was traversing the booms really well, and then he just got caught up.
Shakalaka, NUCKLEDU.
Boom shakalaka.
Yes, with the boom shakalaka. I love him, bro.
He's on fire.
He's on fire. Whoop. All the way up to the dunk.
The zoom in.
Oh, I love that fake. The non-charge roundhouse.
Nice.
Bruh, he's had time to. That's one thing about Dude that we talked about before. His flash kick timing is ridiculous.
There was time now.
There was time now.
Oh, he should've just
There just wasn't enough time on that one, unfortunately.
I can't read.
He's activated though.
I'm glad you know that reference.
I do. Yeah, there we go.
Twilight Zoning.
Don't worry.
Get in there, watch out for the command throw. No, just the regular throw.
Ugh.
Oh, here you go.
Oh, what a read! Oh, that was such a good decision.
I thought
Wow.
he was gonna air grab him.
I thought so too. I think he was just trying to get out. Like that was one thing Dude's been committing to a lot is just wake up, jump out of the corner. He's figuring people are scared of his flash kick, right?
I agree.
CN waiting in grand finals.
That's right, dude. He went undefeated and is sitting at the right hand of the throne. He's one step away to getting into the throne himself, and he's waiting between NUCKLEDU Dang.
Were you doing like a? Were you recalling the what was that ESGN? I can't remember the when he's on the throne. Were you doing that? Maybe we'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that.
Actually, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Really?
I'm not gonna lie.
There's a picture of him on the throne. There's like this old SF4 thing where like they invited a bunch of people to Germany. And you remember that one? They had like Mike, Gooey. Okay. All right, maybe chat remembers. You remember the CN throne? That's such a sick picture.
Oh, yes, I remember the Sen throne. Okay, you're
The
right.
CN throne. That's where that's from. Yeah.
That's what I remember. Okay.
That's when Got-like originated.
Yeah.
So Got-like.
Dang, man, I remember this stuff.
It's okay. It's okay. My elephant brain is big enough for the both of them.
Oh, man.
My man.
I lied.
Oh, let's go.
Yes.
So I feel like NUCKLEDU didn't do bad with Guile. I don't know if it would
no.
Pika switch.
I don't think so either. I hope this doesn't end up biting him, but we'll see.
I
He's
mean,
like-
oh, realistically, I feel like again his Guile was just fine.
It was working like that. That went the last round into the wire, right? I don't feel like there's a reason to switch really. And now he's getting oppressed. He was hoping you'd pick NUCKLEDU.
You see how much more active Fudo is in this game, or in this, in this match in particular.
Yes, super active. Now that worked out for Du. I think he's just taking advantage of Du maybe being a little off his game, right? He made him switch, right?
Yikes.
I feel like when you make someone switch, it's like it's a big thing for the opposing player, right?
Yeah. Oh no, absolutely.
Yeah,
And
huge.
it's high relief too, because it's like Fudo. Oh, I get to play against a character that I play the mirror match. Oh, I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
With that.
He didn't look too comfortable against Guile either.
To defeat the Capcom champion NUCKLEDU.
Oh no, Dude's feeling the pressure.
That is, yeah, that is indeed a lot of pressure, a lot of weight on his shoulders.
That's a ton. Oh, good read on Fudo's part. Oh no. Wow. He did everything. Every option he's picking is just correct. He's in his head.
You see how liberal he is with his forward movement? He is just going ham, jumping and jumping.
There is no hesitation in any of the options he's picking.
Absolutely.
Oh man,
So good.
killing himself here.
This is why Fudo is one of the best players in the game still. Just very, very solid, very good at trusting his reads.
I know you mentioned Du having great instincts as to when to go forward and sense hesitation in a player. I think Fudo is obviously does just as good in that department.
For sure. Like, he was on Du from the start. He did not give him any room to think about what he was going to do.
No thinking aloud.
No thinking. You play Mika, you're trying to think? Bro, no.
No man. He is
No brain here.
No. Thinking he's not going to get us anywhere.
Not ever, dude. All action, no brain.
All right, snap out of that.
Oh, was that Du? Okay, that's good reversal.
I respect it.
What the confirm?
You weren't gonna build enough to get a V trigger anyway.
Oh no.
Definitely not. Oh, these come
Oh,
from
it's command grab.
There it
You right now. Oh, that's not good.
Armor.
That was such a hard read. He knew he wanted to fly.
That's tough, man. I think, yeah, that was all of the a read because had NUCKLEDU, or actually no, I'll take it back. I don't know if that was like a read or even like reaction or even a mix of both. Because you think about the consequences afterwards. If Dude didn't even commit to that splash, he would have went right over Fudo.
That's true. So it wasn't a bad like last checkmate decision, right?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, say had maybe Do miss or just jumped over, right? I think Fudo was still in
I think he'd still be
okay
safe.
position. Yeah,
Yeah. Even if he got punished, you know, he still had a big life lead at the time.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So we are moving on to our final game, or our final set here today in our show. Fudo versus XIAN. XIAN, he was the 21st seed coming into it, right? Coming into final round with that switch from Fang to Ibuki. And then Fudo, after 2016, he was a 51st seed coming into final round based on his performance.
Did he qualify for Capcom Cup last year? That's interesting.
It's a good question. Let me take another look.
Because I think XIAN being 21st seed, obviously he had to have made Capcom Cup the year before. Maybe
Yeah, Fudo, of course, yeah. So Fudo, his overall performance was 5th place. He was definitely in Capcom Cup.
Ah, okay.
His overall performance was 5th place.
Oh, CPT points. Okay, I see. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, here we have XIAN switching to Ibuki, finding huge success here in Winners Grand Finals up against Fudo. I feel like these guys have met up a lot in the bracket. We're going to see a lot of player reads here.
100%. Let's get it started.
Let's
Fudo
go.
XIAN in the grand finale.
Oh, yeah.
Now, if you would have told me that this
Oh,
was
he got the
gonna be
murder
the
face on, too. Look at XIAN. He looks ready.
I would have said you are lying. You're not
And he's such a nice guy, too. I think I don't really get to talk to Fudo as much, but I get to talk to XIAN a lot. When it comes to events, we always make sure we check up on each other and say what's up. Because he's a really nice guy. He's been around since like Street Fighter 4, and he actually visited Super Arcade, I think like 3 times in the year for events.
Throughout 4, yeah.
Throughout Street Fighter 4, yeah. And then we would just like, you know, hang out and talk and stuff. And I don't know. He was a very friendly guy.
A very friendly guy. We're not used to seeing this kind of demeanor from XIAN when we're being friendly, but when it comes to competition, he has his own murder face, that's for sure.
Easily one of my favorite players, just because of how he holds himself as a character and a professional player too.
Yeah, very dedicated, grinds it out. Every time I see him in Japan, he's just non-stop grinding it out, always dedicated to his craft. No surprise to see him here in Winners Grand Finals at all.
So yeah, Fudo coming in from the loser side of things. XIAN sitting on the winner's side. Just needs a 3-0 really to seal the deal.
Close it out.
I don't even remember. I know who wins, but I don't remember how it goes down. So this is going to be quite the treat.
It'd definitely be really interesting. Let's get into it.
And again, thank you guys for tuning in for so long, right? We've been on for about, what, 2 hours now? Yeah, we're going a little bit over, but, you know, we still appreciate the love and support you guys have been showing to not just us, but just the fighting game community in general.
Yeah. Hope you've been enjoying the stream, guys.
Y'all the real ones.
You are. Hope you're staying safe out there.
Oh, and wow, just like that. He's banking it in. He knows he's in losers, so he's going to take some
Fudo's in there early. I feel like he can be so aggressive.
Yeah,
Very-
it's some time too.
Very high.
Yeah, for sure.
Command that just to scare him a little bit.
Yeah, without having bar, Ibuki is kind of in like a danger zone when it comes to being oppressed. Right? Doesn't have much to contest.
Now that you mention that, that could be why Fudo put his foot on the pedal so hard, because he knows like if he gets in, there's no reversal.
Yeah. And it's one of those things, right? Even if Ibuki busts out with like an EX uppercut or something, she's already suffered so much life at that point. It makes it an even worse guess for a character like Ibuki, because if they guess wrong, if the character blocks and reads it, then she's actually dead. Right?
For sure.
Look, she was going to have 2 bars, and she's at like what, 10% life?
Yeah, I know. Very glass cannon you. Can't take too many hits.
And you know the other side of that, Myers, is if she gets started, it's just.
I know. Oh, I can't believe I didn't stun us yet. He's trying to close it out, dude. I think that was the first time we saw the XIAN. Now I had not seen that the whole day.
Making me spinning my seat. So we get it. We understand why Fudo needs to step on the gas, because once XIAN catches up, she leaves you in the dust.
In the dust.
Get off of me. No mix-up for you.
Doesn't want to deal with that.
Yeah, this is when Ibuki still had that really crazy V-skill. It got toned down quite a bit just this season, but man, that move's such a threat.
Oh, significantly toned down this season.
Oh, for sure. Oh, now it's plus. Now it's +2, dude.
Oh no!
Oh my
What
goodness.
was it? I blinked and I died. What happened?
He did a crouch fierce activate.
Oh, yeah.
Or a crouch fourth.
One nail in the coffin.
Oh,
One
jeez.
nail.
That was pretty fast, dude. He's trying to speedrun. He's trying to win this. He's like, I want this trophy, bro. I want it.
Is this a TAS run? Is that what this is? Yeah, no, I think we had so many matches lined up today because some of these matches just went by quick, dude.
They just went by super fast. This is looking like a speedrun, like you said.
Uh,
2 Evo champions here, too. You don't expect it to go down this fast.
Another one bites the dust, but look at this.
And, oh my god.
yeah, that was tough. Like, you have to stay still sometimes because she was still in range to do another crouch short, maybe even 3, maybe like from that close.
At least 2 or 3, right? Yeah.
I want to say like 2 guaranteed.
Guaranteed 2.
Yeah,
For sure.
but between the first and the second one, it's either like you get hit with a low, you get hit with a throw, or a command grab.
Yeah, and if you uppercut, it could get blocked, you know?
Big
People
fact.
really expect you to uppercut when you're about to get stunned or lose, too. Like right there, try to shimmy him, try to bait the TP. I still got it. Dude, both of them are just destroying each other. It's so fast.
All of that.
James was like, he doesn't have enough EX to finish the round, but I was gonna say, man, there was a lot of things Mika could have done for damage without that meter.
100%. And you're in the corner too? You're definitely dying.
Irish to whippy? Yeah.
Irish though. It still works in the corner.
Here in this situation, we've had some straight rounds for both players.
Yeah, change of pace
Jeez.
for Budo, man, mentally, in terms of,
I think the bomb did get nerfed a little bit, PD. I think so. It's a little bit easier to see it.
In terms of like the after effects, right?
Yeah, he's talking about like when it like blows up, like it's easier now to see where you're at. I'm pretty sure they did make that to a degree. I'm not, don't quote me on that because after this year, V Trigger 2 with Ibuki became more prevalent. We haven't really
Do you sound like a robot, or is that just me? I can't tell.
I do not believe in your setup, sir.
You sound like a robot.
I am a robot. Command grab.
Alex Myers 3000.
Oh no.
Now you sound like yeah.
There you go. Like you said, the command throws are
Oh
coming in.
boy.
He's making them count now.
Oh, the disco missed.
Jeez, he still pressed the
Disco was
button.
not a good friend that time.
Where are you?
No.
Oh my god, you're
no.
dead. You are dead.
Is he gonna? Yeah, he's gonna spend that cash to finish it
He
up.
was one of the
That's
first
it.
few people to really
What's that
optimize
match?
the kunai too.
Point.
I feel like
Yeah.
most Bookies didn't really use the kunai to extend the combo right there.
I win.
It was complicated, man. This character barely came out. I mean, like a little bit prior to like Akuma in season 1, right?
Yes, that's true. Definitely a lot of new things. Those my white brethren back there are popping off for some weird reason. I don't know.
I didn't see it. Yeah,
You're probably better off.
it's so cool seeing how Ibuki players can really find the angle to throw kunai and treat it like a dive kick. I was watching Shine do that yesterday. How well he spaces out his kunais, and it's not an easy feat.
It's definitely not, and it's like a dive kick. Dive kick. It adds an extra element you have to worry about when you're fighting against Ibuki.
What's neutral when you have kunai?
Sometimes you just don't need it.
Adding it.
Damn.
Adding it. So now.
And Ibuki doesn't have like the strongest neutral either. I feel like she's very good at pressuring you and using EX kunai, regular kunai.
Yeah, to kind of compensate for that, I think that's why they gave her something like her V skill. Yeah, to kind of cover that department as well.
No, I agree. Do I still sound like a robot? What happened?
Oh, you sound fine to me.
Okay, good enough. Okay. You guys stop. Okay. Wow, what a command grab.
Oh! Where you going?
Bro.
That was a layer anyway. He always does that.
Did you hear Yai's? That's so funny. I've never heard his voice get that high.
Okay, in the corner.
All time to guess. Keep it simple. Oh, that messed up, dude. That's so cheap. Left, right, or overhead, baby.
Walked forever and a day and just hoppity boppity.
He was still trying to process where he was.
I don't even think Sen knew where he was. I think he closed his eyes and just did it.
He's like, I believe.
I am the knight.
I don't believe you.
I'm not like that. Oh. Yeah, that's terrible.
I don't like your
We
left,
hadn't
right
seen
mix
that
up.
in
I'm just gonna
anybody.
command
Like
throw you.
anybody's playing top 8. I feel like.
What was that? What do you mean?
Wake up critical art.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Fudo's
It's a
on
good
one
option.
right
Do
now.
something like
Oh,
leave.
yikes! Yikes!
Hold on.
Oh, bro, not again. We saw Duke get hit by this.
Oh, it's gonna get hit
Oh,
in the chest.
so
Yeah, that's-
Fudo.
I think that was a great way to alleviate that, though.
Yeah, for sure. With so much pressure, he hasn't stopped.
He's blocked it.
Oh, you're
He's
punished.
blocked it. Not quite enough to kill.
Oh, that's it. It's your final round 20.
Over his
Champion
head.
here takes
Yen
the first
takes
premier to
it.
Yen, the win that he
Dude, that's so
always
sick.
wanted.
Like, just seeing
Got here
Ibuki,
today.
like,
All because
pretty
of a
fleshed
character
out here. We
finally
saw so many
got
mixes
nothing
we've
to
never
target,
seen.
young man.
Just so much oppression. It was really interesting.
This is definitely the year where we saw that phrase come out for Fudo. Always the groomsman, never the groom. Or technically the bride is the more popular.
Always the bride.
If you look at his stat sheet from 2017 over at CapcomProTour.com and take a look at their schedule, or not schedule, sorry, their standings, he's gotten like what, second place, final round, third place, second place, a ton of times at such big premieres too, man. It was tough to watch.
Yeah, not really something you can meme getting. I would love to get second at every premiere. Like, I'm definitely in Capcom Cup. I've made hella money. But yeah, Fudo definitely a threat every time. So good stuff to XIAN for taking that. That was a really fun set to see. I don't know about you guys, Chad, but I definitely thought that Fudo was about to take that round.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it was quite the coin flip between all of the competitors. Honestly, I remembered some of the matches as to like the results, but rewatching them is like, man, I can't believe he made those decisions. What a pro! Like, no sarcasm. I think some of the decisions that they've made were so like trend setting in terms of like how the metas like developed in this time or this time span of Street Fighter V.
For sure, people still doing the XIAN, people still doing dash up, upside down kick. You know, a lot of things were innovated here.
Right. So I think that's all we got for this week's show. Turn the beat back. Who do we have, or what are we going to be talking about next week, Myers?
We'll be watching NCR 2017. Make sure you come back, you guys.
NorCal Regionals. You guys do not want to miss that because we have some highlights for you. And when I say that, I mean we're going to be looking at it tonight. We're going to be fixing up some matches for you next week. And again, I do want to applaud each and every one of you for staying up this late and hanging out with us through and through for the last couple of hours. And again, we highly implore you guys to stay safe, help flatten the curve. I'm going to say this every single week because I care about you guys, and I do appreciate the support from the bottom of my heart, Myers' heart, and from all of us here at Turn the Beat Back. We hope to see you guys again next week.
See you next week. Take care, guys.